We had 2 fire trucks pull up, 1 ambulance, presumably for Tiger Woods, and it backed up to the service entrance, and nobody came out. Tiger's presumably still in the clubhouse, but the stretcher was rolled into the ambulance with nobody on it, so still don't know a whole lot. A lot of people standing around, a lot of people waiting around, but I think it's a good sign if he's not leaving in the ambulance.
The thing I'm most interested in, we've heard about these changes, we've heard about the new elevated event series for so long. Like, I'm curious to see how this actually takes shape.
It's going to be exciting to see how he scores around Riviera and how he looks in his return to competition.
So when they first made signature events, there were going to be no cuts anywhere. And then Tiger and Jack Nicklaus were like, screw that, the cut is important in golf. I'm instituting a cut at my tournament.
I shanked it. What happened there, and is that still a shock to the system for you when that happens?
Well, my back was spasming in the last couple holes, and it was locking up, so I came down and it didn't move. And I presented Hosel first and shanked it.
When's the last time you hit a shank, Tiger? Think you can remember?
It's been a while. It's definitely been a while. Other than trying to hit flop shots and other kind of weird shots around the greens, not from the position I was at.
What's funny is that Tiger might now miss the cut at the event he insisted there be a cut at, which would be kind of ironic. But he's like squarely on the line, so maybe 1 under today he'll be saved if he shoots over par.
Yeah.
When he's not out, I'm at the end of the parking lot.
We'll go about rebuilding your golf swing or relearning those movements after the surgery.
That's been a process. Butch has been huge in that step. Mike Walker, short game guy, and then my caddy. It's been a community. We're all talking and trying to figure it out. Body wasn't moving very well the last couple months, and last week missing the cut, talking. I didn't get to work, but I was talking through the swing, sent some videos to Butch, and we figured some things out. And today I saw some shots I just haven't seen in a long time, which is nice.
What specifically did you figure out?
I was swaying. My body was moving. I wasn't turning properly. It's just easy to do when you haven't played in a while and start to sway a little bit. So turning, my speed's up. So now I just got to make sure I finish things. I get a little quick, a little excited probably to be out there, slow everything down a little bit.
I'm going to keep following Gary, see if he can build on what he did yesterday. Best round of the year yesterday. Looking to build off it today. He hasn't made a cut yet, but he said he found something in his swing, and yesterday it looked like it, so we'll see if he can make the cut.
Tiger, iconic look.
Yes.
Bringing it back. How quickly did you spot it?
Okay, I honestly didn't clock it that quickly because I was over on the 8th tee box waiting for Rory's group when I opened my phone and saw that Dylan, who's off right now but is still very much on, had already picked up on it. So I think it's really cool. They did Sunday Red did a throwback of Tiger's shirt that he wore here in '92. It's blue and red striped. He did it with light blue pants then, almost like light denim looking khakis, but today he did it with navy, but it still worked. And I kind of hope to see them do a handful of these throwbacks.
Which ones do you want?
I think they might be onto something. Number one would obviously be his USAM win with the
straw hat.
Are you being interviewed right now?
Guess not.
Anyways, with the straw hat. And then I went through Getty, and they have these, like, his super old ones were really oversized, some funny patterns in there for sure. So Sunday Red, you might be onto something.
Wondering, like, what's it been like in a field with 70 players?
Not too different to some of the other stuff that we played in before. I think when we had the WGCs, we would have limited fields there, no cuts and everything like that. So it's just like kind of, this one's a little bit different though because there is a cut, so you're kind of cautious, I guess. It's the old Masters cut kind of thing. So yeah, I think like I didn't have to worry about it this week,
Yeah,
which was nice.
fortunately.
But like some of the other guys, obviously, I haven't really, kept tabs on some of the other guys. But like I think, yeah, it's nice to be able to play a signature event and think you're pretty much guaranteed to play four rounds.
Yeah.
This course is kind of made for Cantlay. He contended a year ago here. Ultimately, John Rahm won, but Cantlay just kind of like goes about his business, plodding, can work the ball both ways, just like goes at his pace. And this is kind of a golf course that you have to go at your pace, because if you try to go too fast, you try to play too aggressive, eventually it will reach out and grab you. So it's no surprise that he's played well here. California kid as well.
Course record today, or do you believe that he doesn't care?
Well, I haven't asked Patrick too many questions over the years, but yesterday I couldn't help but think, like, you're 8 under through 14. The course record is 10 under. How much thought have you given to actually shooting a course record at Riviera?
No, it's not really front of mind. Just trying.
Not even back of mind.
No, I'm not thinking about course records. I don't even know what the course record is around this place.
61.
61. Yeah, I didn't really scare it today. No, I mean, I'm just out there really trying to focus each and every shot. I know it's cliche, but that's the truth.
Yeah, it's just you.
We're right outside the locker room.
Not bad.
Huh?
It's not as bad.
It's not as bad. No, it's apparently an illness that Tiger is withdrawn from the tournament with. But we're very confused because it would take a pretty extreme illness, I think, to make Tiger Woods withdraw from the tournament. So that's weird. Waited next to the service entrance for a good hour. We had 2 fire trucks pull up, 1 ambulance, presumably for Tiger Woods, and it backed up to the service entrance, and nobody came out. Tiger's presumably still in the clubhouse, but the stretcher was rolled into the ambulance with nobody on it, so still don't know a whole lot. A lot of people standing around, a lot of people waiting around, but I think it's a good sign if he's not leaving in the ambulance.
It's been an absolutely frantic rush out here for the last like 45 minutes, but nothing's really happening.
Do you think he has left, or do you think he's still there?
I think he's still here, but he probably just needed an IV or something.
I went around.
I don't think this is like all that
As with
serious.
a lot of things, Tiger Woods, like, they get blown up to an incredible degree, and only one golfer in the world could make everyone stand at a service entrance for an hour, because he's been through the roller coaster of health stuff. Like, you never know what you're gonna get.
Also,
the clubhouse was extremely locked down whenever I went in there. They were areas that we were able to get to earlier in the week were shut down.
There are some of the beefiest security guards I've ever seen in my life. I haven't seen these guys at all this week. Like, I would say minimum height 6'3", minimum weight like 310.
They brought the muscle in.
They all wearing black suits, and they were enforcing a strict perimeter around. But ultimately, I don't know. I think our guy's gonna be just fine here, and I also think he would have had to be really, really ill to leave here in an ambulance, knowing that was waiting for him.
It's one of those things that, like, there's a lot of things with Tiger that, like, you'll get just a kernel of information and that's it. And that's what the entire day was like, is we got a kernel of information, one beat at a time. We knew where he was. We knew he was in the clubhouse at some point, but we didn't know anything more. And so that was what was weird about this whole thing. Is like, he's probably fine. He's in the clubhouse. He's not getting rushed away. It's serious enough that he's off the golf course, but not so serious that he has to leave in the ambulance. Just total confusion is kind of the theme of the day.
Just all sorts of confusion here right now. Pat's ripping off some texts.
This is about Tiger. Were you able to communicate with him at all about what he was dealing with today that led to him withdrawing?
No, I mean, I saw it. Obviously wasn't himself. Just just didn't look right. Saw that before the round started, so it sucks. It's obviously everything's better with him there, and for him for his first tournament back, and he couldn't come out and finish the way he wanted to. That sucks for all of us.
When you say you saw it, I guess like what did you see?
Just didn't look right. He was quieter, you know. And obviously, it's cut day out here. We're all trying to play well. We're all trying to, especially the whole group's trying to focus and pick ourselves up and play well. But yeah, I feel bad for him. He wasn't right. He definitely was trying to fight through it, and I hope he's all right.
He is mostly fine. He's been battling flu-like symptoms. He received treatment via an IV in the clubhouse, but it was a weird day trying to cover it because there was about 2 hours where we didn't know anything. There was an ambulance out front, there was a fire truck out front, but he has withdrawn, so he's among the people who have missed the cut, and the tournament goes on whether or not Tiger can come back. I feel he'll come back over the weekend. I think he enjoys presenting the trophy on Sunday to the champion, and right now it's looking very obvious like it could be, probably will be Patrick Cantlay.
And to make the day even crazier, Jordan Spieth has just been disqualified for setting an incorrect scorecard. The craziness continues.
Are you whipping up the graphic?
Yeah. My cameraman over here is not able to make one, so I'm on it. Got to find a good pic of him looking disappointed, though.